joining us now.
Some LBs.
From The Ohio State University. I was born in Ohio.
Really? I didn't know that. I did not know that.
I was born in Ohio.
Wow.
I assume Sonny Styles was born in Ohio. Grew up in Pickerton. Plays for The Ohio State University. On his way to the National Football League. Projected to be a top 15 pick. Welcome.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me, guys.
No, glad to have you, man. I've enjoyed watching you. I mean, you've been a baller at Ohio State the last few years. Even though you beat my Texas Longhorns, that was messed up, all right? And I cussed you out a few times on
awesome.
TV that day. Yeah, screw you, too. All right, first off, all right, I mean, Sonny, tell us where the name Sonny comes from.
Yeah, so my mom told me it started when I was younger. My original name, for people who don't know, is Alexander.
I did not know that.
Comes from the movie, the Godfather movie. When I was a young kid, I was a bit of a hothead, got angry quite a bit.
Yeah.
So they started calling me Sonny, and it kind of just stuck. So everyone's been calling me that for a long time. The only people that call me Alexander are teachers or my mom,
right.
My grandma, and my sisters.
Right.
So
when mom says Alexander, you're like, oh no. I like that though. I'm a fellow hothead, so I like that. Now, have you seen The Godfather?
Wait,
have
did you say hothead or pothead?
Hothead and pothead.
Yeah.
They both ring true. But off of that, no. Have you ever seen the movie?
I actually watched it a while ago when I was younger, and I just watched it recently, like the past year.
Okay, it's a good movie. You probably liked it better now when you're a little older. You got it, right? Yeah, definitely. Now you don't want to end up like Sonny.
No, I do not want to end up like Sonny.
No, that would not be good.
Don't drive through any New Jersey toll booths. All right, just stay away from there for a little while. All right.
How old were you when they decided that you were as sufficient of a hothead to be called Sonny?
Oh man, I don't even know. I don't know when it stuck. I kind of always remember, as far as I can go back, being called Sonny.
Yeah.
Are you still a hothead?
No. Yeah, I changed a lot.
That's what I was gonna say. You seem like the most chill guy we've had here yet.
Don't get too angry. Don't get too crazy. No, the only time I get mad, or not even mad, but just aggression is on the field.
Yeah. All right, so what are you going to do for the combine? Are you working out?
Yes, sir. I plan on doing everything, maybe not bench. That's the only thing.
Okay. And what leads you to the decision, right? I'm just always interested in that because some guys do it, some guys wait for the pro days, whatever else. What makes you want to do it?
I'm excited to compete. I'm surrounded by the best linebackers in the country here, and I want to test next to them and compete, do the drills next to them. I'm a competitor, so that's the main thing for me.
You weighed in, and what was your measurements?
I haven't weighed in yet. I weighed in tomorrow. Not official.
Gotcha. Okay.
So, Dad played at Ohio State.
Yes, sir.
And has a Super Bowl ring.
Yes, sir.
From the Rams, Super Bowl 34, greatest show on turf.
Greatest show on turf.
How did that, being around that, how did that help you?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, when I was younger, my dad's the kind of guy, he doesn't talk about himself. So I had to kind of go find out the information for myself. But in terms of his experience, having that around, he's been through this journey. He's walked the walk. He's made some mistakes along the way. So being able to have him as a resource so I don't have to make some of the same mistakes has been awesome. Being able to have him as a resource, especially when I switched to linebacker, being able to sit down, watch film together, talk football, that's been a big help.
Right. Yeah, speak about that, because that to me was kind of interesting. You played safety at Ohio State. You look like one of those big, long, strong safety types, but then they move you to linebacker. How did that all kind of come about?
Yeah, so going into my junior year for spring ball, we were looking at the roster, sat down with Coach Day, Coach Knowles, and it felt like I could help the team the best at will. And it was a position I thought I could as well, and I thought it was a position I could exceed at a high level doing. So I was excited to do it. Wanted to help the team win, and I thought it was a position I was going to play at some point anyway. Like when I came into college, my freshman year I was like 220, so I figured at some point I was probably going to play linebacker. My sophomore year I was 230, creeping on 235. So it was only bound to happen at some point, and I was excited to do it.
Yeah, not going to play safety at 245. Yeah. That's rare one there.
5-star recruit, was there ever any temptation to go your own way and go to a different school, or was it always Ohio State?
Never, not at all. Always Ohio State. I trusted the process through any, whatever you call bad times, whatever it was. Always trusted the process, trusted Coach Day.
And now we have to add the question, was there ever any temptation to enter the portal? Was that ever a possibility?
No, sir.
These Ohio State kids are Ohio State kids. They don't want to. I learned that this year being there early in the year at the Ohio game. It's like they're there, and if they're not there, they're going to the NFL. That's all there is to it, really. And some of the backups might go somewhere if they get a better opportunity.
I think when you come to Ohio State, you fall in love with the culture and you fall in love with the people. We have great people here at Ohio State. Awesome coaches, awesome players. I think we recruit the right kind of guys, and we all gel very well. So if guys are leaving, a lot of times maybe they're just not meant to be in that atmosphere. Like, it's a challenging atmosphere as well, so that can be it as well.
And it just comes down to playing time too. I mean, Joe Burrow transferred.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
it's
some of the
backups,
backups, right?
Yeah, there's some guys where it's like you got to get on the field. You know, at some point you got to be selfish because we're trying to go to the NFL. So
exactly, you gotta do what
that
you
can
gotta
happen
do.
as well.
You've been around some good coaches. You were with, won a national championship, but then you get Matt Patricia to come in, who's, Belichick, New England, right? Talk about that experience and maybe like some of the mental, where did it put you guys mentally? Because I know that defense had to be a little different for you guys compared to your first few years.
I think what was a pleasant surprise about Coach Patricia is we all heard of how great of a coach he was, but none of us had ever met him. When he came in, he was an amazing person.
Yeah.
And that's what stood out the most, the way he treated us, the way he was able to build a relationship with us. And then, on the football side of it, the way he taught the defense, teaching us all the concepts, teaching us the beaters for every cover, teaching us the fronts, giving us different tools to move the fronts and things like that, and just making us more intelligent football players. I think it showed up on the field when we got to the season.
Yeah, it definitely did.
And that transfers. I mean, the guy had years and years in the NFL, makes you more prepared when it's time to go to the NFL.
Yes, sir. Yeah. So even when I get in these meetings and I'm talking football and talking about our defense, like these coaches are understanding the terminology I'm using because it was similar to what Coach Patricia used.
Yeah.
Or some of these coaches even kind of running similar defense, like same Belichick tree as Coach Patricia too. So it's awesome.
Speak to the freak shows you got at Ohio State. I mean, you guys got freak shows. I mean, it's an NFL team when you walk on the field. I mean, it is that. But who, in your estimation, through your years there, who was the freakiest, right? Right now, I mean, Arvell Reese and damn Jeremiah Smith, everybody thinks they're the freakiest guys in the world, right? But, who to you?
In terms of, like, athleticism?
Yeah.
Man, we actually have this guy that didn't play much for us, but in terms of athleticism,
you're just talking about running and jumping.
Jumping. Yeah, this guy named Inky Jones is a freaky athlete, but in terms of just on the field,
give me that.
Jeremiah it's not even close.
Not even close.
The things he can do on the field, like to go up, catch the ball with one hand over two people versus Oregon, things like that. The way he's 6'4", 225, looks like a linebacker, but he can probably run like a 4.3. Like he can fly. He's super strong. It's super impressive.
It's crazy.
Yeah, and to add on top of all of that, he works hard and he's a humble kid.
Is it one of those, like, when you guys run off season and like you run sprints, right? And I remember doing that at Texas, right? And you get a gauge like, okay, these are the fastest guys on our team, right? Like, does he always win those races?
No, he's up there. I think him and my brother competing for the two fastest guys on the team.
Yeah, your brother who's playing safety, right, for Ohio State too.
Sir.
Damn, it's unbelievable. That's amazing. You get to play college football with your brother.
There's some freaky numbers here in his own right. 11-foot broad jump, 40-inch vertical, squats 675 pounds, 10% body fat. You do all that time doing CrossFit. I think this guy's got it all figured out.
Well, yeah. I mean, he's called he like Byron Murphy said, he came out of the womb as a freak of nature. Okay, that's what it is. So yeah, he could do that. Now we have some basketball highlights of you.
Okay.
And I want to see him. I haven't seen him yet, right? So I'm excited. But they got in my ear.
Oh, wow.
And now that he's, waxed poetically about your athleticism, man, you got.
Wow.
Woo! I didn't know you could jump like
your
that.
head on the rim.
Damn. So did you, was college basketball in the equation at all coming out of high school?
I had some MAC offers that I really appreciated those schools that offered me because they told me, hey, I know you're not going to play basketball, but if you ever want to, here's an offer.
Right.
But I knew I was a football player. I knew what I wanted to do.
So you think you got a chance to go 40 on the vertical tomorrow?
I believe so. We'll see how it goes.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I mean, I figured with where you are in your status and who you are and all that, you probably feel pretty confident about some numbers you can throw out there. That's what I think you're going to do.
Yeah, I'm excited to go out there and compete.
All right. You want to give me a range of the 40? I mean, I know you don't want to put yourself out there, but give me a gauge.
I'm just hoping to run anything sub 4.5. Anything after that is just just a little cherry on top.
Yeah. Cool, man. Cool. I'll be rooting for you, man.
Yes,
One thing that I noticed here, you came back for another year. You felt like you weren't ready to go. You hadn't reached your ceiling. Do you think you reached your ceiling with that extra year?
I don't think I reached my ceiling, but I did think I took a big jump. So that was what I wanted to do. I knew I wasn't going to maximize myself in college. I mean, I don't think you want to maximize yourself in college. You want to get to the NFL and hit your peak. But I did feel like from my junior to my senior year, it looked like two completely different players, and that's why I wanted to come back. I felt like there was going to be a huge jump if I came back.
What was that you took the jump in, and what's the next jump you want to take for the NFL?
I think from my junior to my senior year, there was a confidence level in the box of anticipating what's coming and what runs runs are coming, things like that.
Got you.
Taking on blocks, my tackling improved, things like that. Just basic linebacker play. I thought I took a huge jump in.
Right.
All right, he's Sonny. He's Fredo. I'm Michael. We're going to let him go. We'll be back with more PFT
I got to be
Live.
Fredo?
You're
Man.
Fredo. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.